Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds, Hollywood's power couple, the epitome of #relationship goals, are facing the unthinkable. They've gone from being the darlings of the entertainment industry to teetering on the edge of cancellation. Yes, you heard that right. How did the couple who could seemingly do no wrong end up becoming public enemies in Hollywood? This is the story of how Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds' once glittering reputation took a nosedive in the span of just a few months, and how Hollywood has seemingly turned its back on the duo. Their glamorous life has turned into a PR disaster, one that could bring both their careers to a screeching halt. To understand how we got here, let's rewind the clock to the start of this mess. Blake Lively has always been known for her effortless beauty and charismatic performances. She first burst onto the scene as Serena van der Woodsen in Gossip Girl, a role that made her a household name. But for Blake, Gossip Girl was just the beginning. She had always yearned to break out of that pretty girl stereotype and prove that she had the acting chops for serious, dramatic roles. Then came It Ends With Us. The highly anticipated film adaptation of Colleen Hoover's wildly popular novel was seen as Blake's big opportunity to make that leap into the realm of critically acclaimed, awards-worthy performances. She was set to star as Lily Bloom, a complex character that would challenge her in ways her previous roles hadn't. But there was another challenge Blake hadn't foreseen, a battle behind the scenes. And this would become the turning point in her career. While filming It Ends With Us, tension began to bubble under the surface. Blake accused co-producer Justin Baldoni of creating a toxic, hostile work environment. Sources close to the production revealed that Blake's discomfort grew as the shoot went on, culminating in a confrontation with Baldoni that she later described as harassment. Blake didn't just air her grievances in private, she took action. She filed a formal lawsuit against Baldoni, citing multiple incidents of inappropriate behavior and emotional abuse. For fans, this was shocking news. Blake Lively, someone who had always seemed so composed and in control, was suddenly at the center of a legal battle that threatened to destroy not only her reputation but her mental well-being. The lawsuit shook the entertainment world to its core. Blake Lively had always been perceived as one of the good ones, someone who steered clear of the typical Hollywood scandals. She wasn't known for throwing tantrums or clashing with co-stars. So when she filed her lawsuit, many rushed to her defense, praising her for standing up against toxic behavior on set. Blake's bravery was celebrated, and many assumed that she would win her case with little resistance. But Justin Baldoni wasn't about to let her accusations go unanswered. In a shocking twist, Baldoni countersued, accusing Blake of defamation. His legal team claimed that Blake was exaggerating the incidents in order to garner public sympathy and boost her own profile. Baldoni's countersuit flipped the narrative on its head. Suddenly, Blake wasn't just the victim. She was painted as a calculating figure who might be leveraging her celebrity status to tear down a coworker. The entertainment media latched onto this story, and speculation ran wild. Who was telling the truth? Could Blake really be manipulating the situation, or was Baldoni trying to save his own skin by discrediting her? As the legal battle intensified, both sides traded accusations. Blake's team argued that she had been subjected to a hostile work environment, with Baldoni engaging in inappropriate conduct. Baldoni's team fired back, arguing that Blake had misunderstood normal production pressures and was overreacting to professional disagreements. And then came the moment that changed everything, the Saturday Night Live 50th anniversary show. Blake and Ryan, despite the ongoing legal drama, decided to attend the high-profile event. After all, they were still one of Hollywood's favorite couples, and this was an opportunity to remind everyone of that. The night started off like any other glamorous Hollywood event: red carpets, flashing cameras, and celebrity schmoozing. But once Ryan took the stage, things took a disastrous turn. Ryan, known for his sarcastic sense of humor, couldn't resist poking fun at the ongoing drama surrounding Blake's lawsuit. In his skit, he made a joke about the accusations against Baldoni. It was supposed to be a cheeky, lighthearted moment, but the joke fell flat, like really flat. You could feel the tension in the room as the laughter turned to silence. Celebrities in the audience exchanged uncomfortable glances, and some even visibly cringed. Ryan's joke wasn't just poorly timed, it was downright offensive. After all, the issue at hand was a serious accusation of harassment, not something to be made light of. And to make matters worse, Blake was in the audience, trying her best to maintain a neutral expression, but the tension was palpable. Within minutes of the broadcast, the internet exploded. Social media was flooded with outrage, disappointment, and betrayal from fans who had once adored Blake and Ryan. Twitter was ablaze with criticism, as users slammed Ryan for being insensitive and tone-deaf. Blake wasn't spared either. Many questioned why she allowed her husband to joke about something so personal and serious. "I used to love Blake and Ryan, but making jokes about harassment? Not okay. How could they think this was funny? This isn't the couple we thought they were." These were just a few of the thousands of comments pouring in. But it didn't end there. Celebrities who had once been close with the couple were now distancing themselves. A-list friends unfollowed Blake and Ryan on social media. Subtle, but in Hollywood, a very clear message. Among them were some of their closest confidants, people who had once publicly praised their relationship. And then came the most damning blow. Colleen Hoover, the author of It Ends With Us, publicly distanced herself from the couple. In a carefully crafted statement, Hoover made it clear that she had no involvement in the production decisions and was not taking sides in the ongoing legal battle. She expressed hope that justice would be served, but made it clear that she didn't want her name attached to the controversy. This was huge. Hoover's endorsement had been a key part of the film's promotional campaign, and her distancing herself signaled to fans and industry insiders alike that things were going from bad to worse for Blake and Ryan. Meanwhile, back in the legal arena, Ryan's ill-advised joke had serious consequences. Baldoni's legal team pounced on the opportunity, arguing that Ryan's public mockery of the situation demonstrated a lack of sincerity in Blake's claims. They argued that her appearance at a high-profile event, coupled with her husband's insensitive joke, undermined her case for emotional distress. Blake's credibility was now in question. Could someone who was truly suffering from emotional trauma participate in a public event and laugh about it? Baldoni's lawyers argued that Blake's actions were inconsistent with someone experiencing the level of emotional and psychological harm she had described in her lawsuit. The fallout wasn't just legal, it was professional. Rumors began swirling that studios were reconsidering working with the couple. Ryan's projects were reportedly being delayed, and Blake's involvement in future films was being quietly phased out. Hollywood's A-listers, who once clamored to work with the couple, were now keeping their distance. So, what's next for Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds? Their once perfect image has been shattered, and it seems like Hollywood is turning its back on them. Couple who could do no wrong has suddenly become untouchable. Will they be able to recover from this public relations nightmare? Or is this the beginning of the end for one of Hollywood's favorite power couples? Only time will tell. But one thing is certain, Blake and Ryan's downfall has been swift, shocking, and messy. And Hollywood, a place where reputations are made and destroyed in the blink of an eye, has already started moving on. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more deep dives into Hollywood's biggest scandals. Turn on notifications so you never miss a story, and let us know in the comments. Do you think Blake and Ryan can bounce back from this?